What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're going to be reacting to a video from Valuetainment, which is basically just Patrick Bet-David. He recently interviewed Andrew Tate, and this is a snippet from that interview, and it's titled, Andrew Tate Reveals the Real Reason He Was Banned. Let's get into it.
So why did Andrew Tate get banned?
They did not tell me. They did not send me an email, no correspondence. I certainly didn't break terms of service. I guess that's why they couldn't send me an email and explain why. Nobody told me, whether it was YouTube that banned me or Meta that banned me. They banned me instantly and forever without any kind of correspondence. They've not told me why. They've not told anyone what I did. The media machine, in synchronization with the ban, we can call that coincidence if you want to believe in such things, came out with some kind of bullshit explanation that I'm misogynistic or some garbage.
I agree with him not knowing why he got banned, because recently, right after he got banned, Sneeko started getting hit with strikes like crazy on his channel. And he would put the screenshots up for everybody to see, and YouTube wouldn't explain why. Like, they wouldn't explain why. Then his Twitter had got banned, and all they had a screenshot. They were like, this is the reason you got banned. And he wrote a tweet to somebody saying, delete this. And Twitter claimed that was bullying and harassment. Delete this. It's an agenda. A lot of people don't like them because of what they say, but that's not a reason to ban somebody. I thought we had free speech.
But the actual social media companies themselves provided no explanation at all, no correspondence at all. They just deleted me. That was it.
Now, are you doing anything about it? Are you having your legal team trying to find out why they did that, or you're not taking any action right now?
I wouldn't even care.
I do have a lot of things happening behind the scenes. However, and perhaps I'm becoming optimistic in my old age, but I believe that in due course, the social media companies will realize the mistake they made. I think that, and like I said, I don't have intimate knowledge of the workings of social media companies, but assuming they are semi-professional to any regard, and that is a big assumption, but let's assume they're professional. That means that when they ban somebody like me, especially the most Google search person on the planet, they must have teams which are analyzing in real time the response to said action, right? Mm-hmm. They should have people sitting there on the ground analyzing. Now, they attacked me with their media machine because first they shut you up so they can lie about you. So they shut me up. Then they did the massive media push to try and attempt to lie about me. But despite that, the majority of comments regarding me are still positive. The majority of people believe and understand that this ban is unfair. And if these companies have any degree of professionalism, they're analyzing this in real time and they're understanding that this makes us look very bad. People didn't believe the lie. People didn't believe what we attempted to smear this man with. Nobody's buying this narrative. And this is going to have a negative effect on us for a very, very long time, because when you're in charge of the world, which they are, as soon as you're no longer seen as just and fair, you're seen as tyrannical. And once you're seen as tyrannical, then there's going to be some kind of mass movement against you. So if I was a social media executive, I would sit and I would analyze the data and I would say, listen, guys, we will have a monopoly. We want to retain our monopoly. Let's be smart here. Being known as tyrannical amongst the public consciousness across the entire planet is going to make it very difficult for us to hold our monopoly for a longer period of time, as opposed to being seen to be fair. Even if we're biased, we must be seen as fair.
Sure.
As soon as we're seen as tyrannical, right, that's when the revolution. Look at Ceausescu. As soon as you're a tyrant, that's when everyone hits the streets.
Yep.
I agree with that, but my only issue with what he's saying, there's no other platforms to go to that's as big. Like, there's nobody really competing with Twitch. There's nobody really competing with YouTube. There's nobody really competing with, like, like Facebook has Instagram now, and you have Twitter. Those are the top 5, right? And he is like, Andrew Tate is on Rumble now, which is great. Like, their monetization options are way better than anything YouTube can ever offer. But how many people are on Rumble? You know what I'm saying? How many people are going over there? It's insane. Like, something needs to be created. Sneeko said it best. He said if enough of the big guys can get together, and he did say he wants to be like the connector between everybody. If he was somehow able to get with Donald Trump, because Donald Trump got banned, but everybody, well, I wouldn't say everybody, but most people was like very excited about that, I guess. I didn't really care what he had to say, but he got banned. A lot of people call Kanye crazy. He just got banned. There's other people if you get all these people together that got banned and had to go to other platforms like Rumble or create their own platform like Cozy.tv and stuff, if you just get all of them together and they just create a major platform, and then they can get all of their like big time celeb friends and stuff to join and really push it, it might it literally might stand a chance to like take over YouTube. I wholeheartedly believe that. It's just getting all those people together to sit down, talk about it, and actually create it.
So I think that if they have any kind of serious data monitoring, and if they have any kind of serious business professionalism, they are now talking in dark rooms, understanding that this has played out very badly for them. And if they intend on keeping their monopoly into the future, that they need to change something. Maybe I'm being optimistic, but we will see.
Who was the first one to take you off?
Meta.
Meta was first. So
Meta.
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, Insta, bam.
Okay. And then it was a domino effect.
Yeah, so Meta took me down. So it's quite interesting, actually. I had a YouTube channel for a while. It was never so large. I had 738,000 subscribers. It took me a long time to build it up. I got a strike on YouTube, which prevented me from posting. It's got a strike, no big deal. The next day, Meta took me down, deleted my Facebook and my Instagram. The press came out at exactly the same time in sync, saying that I'm a misogynistic, dangerous person, that I'm harmful, that I am the reason that the world is not a perfect place, world hunger, you name it, all my fault. Attacked me across all of this, and I thought, okay, let me film a message that I can get out on my YouTube, my final message, which I don't know if you guys have seen. I ended up putting on freetopg.com. Let me film my final message explaining how this is unfair and unjust. We filmed it, we produced it, we got it all edited within 12 hours, head to toe ready to go, but we couldn't post it because of the YouTube strike. So we're waiting for the YouTube strike to expire. A few hours before the YouTube strike expires, guess what happened? They banned me from YouTube.
Yep.
Then they banned me from Discord. Then they banned me from Airbnb. They banned me from Stripe. I can't even remember.
Airbnb?
It was just emails coming in faster than you could believe. Ban.
So it wasn't just the socials.
Oh, no. The Matrix presses a button, my friend. Yeah. And every app on your phone stops working. Uber. You name it. Uber.
Stop.
You name it.
Wait, you can't use Uber?
Well, I can use Uber. You just start a new account, right? But
yeah.
Oh, sorry, Uber. Catch me. But
your main account on Uber was taken.
They take everything from you.
Everything. Coordinated effort all at once.
Coordinated effort all at once. Every single one of them just goes, no. Delete. And they come at you and they come at you with everything.
And Stripe.
Banks.
Payment process.
That's wild. I didn't know that. That's right. You know who this happened to? Nick, what's his name? I think it's like Fousey or Fossey or something. He did a stream, so it was him, Destiny, Sneeko, Gideon, and Young Don Reborn, and he said on there that like he has been banned from all the banks, airlines, and I'm just like, what did you say? Like, how do you function? Now he talks kind of wild. He says some wild stuff, like, because even in that stream, he said he wasn't down with race mixing. Which is why he has a lot of racist people watch his stuff, but because he do say some crazy stuff. But I'm like, what did you really say to get to that? And he was like, I ain't said nothing. I can see if your views don't align, that's kind of scary, because he never really said anything. A lot of stuff I didn't agree with. Like, I'll be honest with you, his views on relationships and stuff, I don't really agree with that. But are we really gonna push this to the part where like that and how he think men should act is just like, oh, we got to get him up out of here. Oh, he's too much. And you ban him like that off of everything? That is insane. That's also scary for us, because the moment we say something nobody likes, we see it, it's a wrap.
And banks, UK-based banks as well. High Street, banks. I can name Santander, HSBC, Barclays, etc. all at the same time. Oh, no, sorry, to change, we've decided because blah, blah, some bullshit, some letter, close your accounts. So they take all your banking, they take your payment processing, they take all your social media presence, they take your Discord, they take your Skype, they take all your accounts, your ability to communicate with people, and then they lie about you in the press.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch...
Yo, that's wild. That is insane. Because he wanted men to just be like men, and I didn't agree with the relationship part of his views, but like, he didn't say anything too crazy. You know how he talks? Basically, how he talks is how men talks amongst each other about just life and women and crap. Like, you gonna hear that from time to time. I done heard that growing up. If you just walk into a room with some dudes talking, you're gonna hear some wild stuff. Like, what's so wrong? I don't even think stuff that he said was really wild or crazy. I just think the media really ran with it. But like Banks, this dude was rich before YouTube. So imagine, that don't even make sense in my mind. Imagine being a multimillionaire and the bank is like, yeah, you know, we just can't have you as a customer anymore. I'm a multimillionaire. What do you mean you can't have me as a customer anymore? That's, wow. That's insane. Well, I mean, he is still on Rumble. I hope he gets able to, like, I mean, I guess they're not going to bring him back, but I hope he can create his own platform, or like I said, like, group up with all those other people, which is what Sneeko wants them all to do, and just go that way. But till next time, if you ever want me to react to more videos like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below. I drop 2 to 3 videos every day, and if I don't, I let you guys know on my social media, and those links are also in the description box down below as well. So until next time, you already know who it is. It's Sang.